Nikki Newman has been a beloved part of the show since 1978 when she was first introduced. The role was originally played by Erica Hope, but in 1979, it was recast with Melody Thomas Scott, who has portrayed Nikki ever since. Nikki's character has been through a lot over the years, and fans often wonder if she is leaving the show when things get tough. However, Nikki has always bounced back, and there is no reason to think that trend won't continue. Keep watching and see what happened to Nikki on Y&R.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Nikki Newman in Y&R has been a constant source of drama and excitement. Her relationships with Victor, Jack, and other men have been the center of many storylines, and her commitment to her family has been a driving force in the show. Her storyline has been filled with dramatic twists and turns over the years. Nikki's character was introduced alongside her sister Casey, and the two of them were dealing with the aftermath of killing their abusive father. Nikki killed him in self-defense after he tried to rape her while he was drunk. During her trial, Nikki dated Paul Williams, but they broke up after he gave her an STD. She then dated and married Greg Foster. Nikki was later signed to a modeling agency that turned out to be a prostitution ring, and she left town and joined the New World Commune, which was actually a cult. Eventually, Nikki returned to Genoa City and became a stripper. She dated Kevin Bancroft, but he left her when he believed she had starred in a pornographic film. While working as a stripper, Nikki had a fling with Victor Newman and became pregnant with his child. Victor left Lori Brooks and married Nikki in 1984. However, their marriage was not without its troubles. Victor had an affair with Ashley Abbott, and Nikki found herself drawn to Jack Abbott. Nikki schemed to break up the pair, but Victor ended up leaving Ashley when he learned that she had aborted his child. Nikki gave birth to another of Victor's children, Nicholas Newman, but he dumped her after he believed she had been involved in writing a tell-all biography about him. After learning that Leanna Love had written the book, Victor tried to win Nikki back, but she and Jack married out of spite. Their marriage was troubled, and after Nikki suffered a miscarriage in a riding accident, she fell into depression and became addicted to painkillers. She got pregnant again, but the baby was stillborn, and Jack and Nikki ended their marriage. Nikki was devastated to believe Victor had died, and was surprised when he returned to town with Hope Adams in his arms. In the meantime, Nikki had gotten engaged to Brad Carlton, but she left him at the altar to be with Victor when he was shot on their wedding day. Victor chose to be with Hope, so Nikki married her doctor, Joshua Landers. However, he was killed by his ex-wife, Veronica, who also shot Nikki. Although Victor had married Diane Jenkins, he divorced her so he could remarry Nikki on her deathbed. However, Nikki recovered, and they learned that their marriage was not valid. Eventually, Victor was able to divorce Diane and remarry Nikki properly. Following her kidnapping, Nikki suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder and began an affair with Bobby Marcino. She also ran against Jack for the Wisconsin State Senate, but her affair with campaign manager David Chow not only cost her seat, but also her marriage. Nikki briefly took over as CEO of Jabot and married David, only to find out he was not who he claimed to be. He and Victor's wife, Sabrina, were killed in a car accident, and Nikki got involved with Paul again. They were nearly married, but she broke things off and left town with Victor after he recovered from the heart transplant he received after being shot by Patty Williams. One of the most memorable storylines involving Nikki was her affair with Deacon Sharp. After returning engaged to Victor, Nikki fell off the wagon due to the schemes of Maggie McClain and Deacon. She had an affair with Deacon but eventually dumped him when she learned he was the reason she started drinking again. Nikki wanted to get back with Victor, but he had returned to Diane, so Nikki fell back into the bottle and eventually went back to rehab. When Victor was jailed for Diane's murder, Nikki came home to help and remembered that she had been the one to kill her. But the full truth was that it had been in self-defense and that Deacon was actually the one who had finished the job. Nikki then found herself back with Jack, and they eventually remarried. That same day, Victor married Sharon Newman and then disappeared. Nikki went searching for him, so Jack realized where her heart truly lay, and they divorced. When Victor returned, he and Nikki reunited, but their marriage was delayed when she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Nikki's storyline also included unexpected surprises, such as when she discovered she was a mother to Dylan McAvoy, who she had given birth to during her days with the New World Commune. Although she initially feared cult leader Ian Ward was the baby daddy, it turned out Dylan's father was actually Paul. Nikki began drinking again and accidentally hit Christine with her car, causing her to lose her baby. Nikki and Victor's marriage was strained by various family dramas, and Nick was shocked to discover his mother was having an affair with Arturo Rosales, even more so to learn that Nikki and Victor had decided to try having an open marriage. Nikki has always been a strong figure in the Newman family, helping them through tough times such as when Victoria was stabbed and suffered severe emotional distress. She even extended an olive branch to longtime rival Sharon to help support her as she battled breast cancer. Nikki's commitment to her family was evident when she accepted Victoria's offer to become Newman's COO, but Victor warned her that she would eventually have to pick a side. Nikki was always there to lend a helping hand, such as when she overheard Billy plotting against Adam with Victoria and urged Lily to stop Billy from taking revenge. She also stepped in at Sharon's request to talk to Faith Newman about her drinking. She reluctantly supported Victoria's decision to merge companies with Ashland Locke and marry him. But when Nikki expressed her suspicions of Ashland's motives, Victoria shut her mother down. Eventually, it was revealed that Ashland had faked having cancer to manipulate Victoria and get his hands on Newman Enterprises, and Nikki and the rest of the family rallied to support Victoria and drive Ashland out. One of the most dramatic moments for Nikki was when she was found guilty of JT Hellstrom's murder and sentenced to 30 years behind bars. Thankfully, JT turned out to be very much alive, and Nikki and the other women were finally freed. Nikki was also involved in the storyline surrounding Diane's return to Genoa City, and she worked with Phyllis and Ashley to try and uncover her secrets from her time in Los Angeles. What do you think about Nikki's journey so far on The Young and the Restless? Make sure to comment down your thoughts below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.